Ben DeFranco, and this is why you lift weights 3 times a week. Specific purpose. This is to motivate my peers to be active by lifting. Lifting is a pretty easy thing to get into because as a beginner, you can start off pretty light, but running or cycling can, damage your joints if you are too much of a beginner. Rhetorical barrier is, it may seem far-fetched, a lot of people are lifting, maybe once a year. And it may be far-fetched to lift 3 times a week, but I promise you once you get in the habit, it's pretty easy. The way I counter that is if you create a plan, find time during your work day, school day, or whenever, before work, after work, during your lunch break, you'll be able to find time 3 times a week. It's only 3 hours. Preview. Importance of staying active plus joint health. It's obviously very important to stay active. This is a very easy way to do it. And then lifting improves your joint health, which as you get older, your joint health becomes very important because that, increases your lifespan. I research and use many credible sources will be shown later in this. And then lifting improves your physical health, mental well-being, and long-term quality of life. I will get into physical health. This increases muscle mass, obviously, according to Jimenez Marcelo. And better posture because you're working on your small muscles in your back, hopefully. And they're the same guy. It increases metabolism as you get more active. Your metabolism will increase, which fight calories. Improving mental well-being. It reduces symptoms for anxiety and depression. One personal way I can relate to this is I always feel better after a lift. Like I feel like I've done something. Like I started off the day with a win, so my day automatically feels better. Or if I do at the end of the day, I feel like I accomplished something that day, even if it wasn't a great day. I can always rely on that. Release of endorphins, and it improves sleep quality. Endorphins are obviously a good thing. And then sleep quality, as recent studies have shown, it's even more important than we know. So, and better focus for academic / work performance. Again, my personal realization is the more times I lift, the more focused I am throughout the day, just because I'm getting a red zone staying disciplined. Long-term quality of life. Like I said before, joint health is a big one. If you go to any nursing home, they're doing a lot of physical therapy to keep people up and moving. It is also linked to chronic disease prevention, and obviously it'll improve long-term quality of life if you don't have chronic disease. And then increase of daily energy levels. Your body starts reacting to the consistent exercise that you're putting in, and it will then react to more energy. Closing thought, you don't need to be an athlete to start lifting. I know everyone has a certain schema in their head of someone that lifts 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week, but you don't need to be an athlete at all. You can be absolutely anyone. If you're a beginner, you can start off light and you work your way. One of my favorite things is that no matter who you are, you'll be able to track progress really easily because it's just a numbers thing. Reps, weight, and then you can create a plan, like I said before, 3 days a week. That's a total of 3 hours in your week. You should be able to find time at some point to do it, whether that's on a weekend, before work day, after work day, school day, whatever. And then, like I said, 3 days a week can change your confidence, your health, and your entire college experience. If this is applying to me or other Lakeland students. And, any questions?
Do you work out at least 3 times a week?
I try to. That's why I think that.
How can I get into lifting, with guidance wise?
What do you mean?
How can I find what I?
Structuring this.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the phone, right? You can look up something. A lot of athletes put out their own list. So, if you want to do more of a leg center day, look it up.
Right.
I was just wondering, I'm kind of piggybacking off of Drew here, but have you noticed any change in mental health and, like you said before, posture or anything other than muscles?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said before, I how they say make your bed first thing in the morning. And you start off as one. I think it's the same thing with lifting. you always be able to rely on it. If there's time in your day and you can do it, it doesn't change. Like if the gym's gonna be open, it's up to you to get in there and do it. So I personally feel more accomplished when I do it.
Awesome.
Now, you quoted Jimenez several times. Can you tell me about that person and what their qualifications are to be a credible source?
Yeah, he is part of the board at, I'll have to get back to you on which college, but it was a board of people. He was the leader of it, and that's the one I put down. And basically they look into mental health and like long-term joint health tied back to lifting, because before it was believed that, you know, lifting would hurt your joints. And obviously if you do it not properly, you will get hurt. But if you do it properly, consistently, and don't try to get into it too fast, it's a proven help. Mark.
What are endorphins?
Endorphins are a hormone in your brain that releases, and like if you see something that you enjoy, endorphins get released. Anyone else? Awesome.
Beautiful.
Good work. Good work, boys.